he's living in his own celebrity reality TV program. He says his plan is still a secret. Well, the truth is he doesn't have a plan. We have never been threatened as much by a single candidate running for president as we have been in this election.
Wait a second. Didn't the Hillary Clinton campaign just promise a more positive message? What gives here? Back with the panel now. Maybe that's as positive as it can get because it's gotten so negative. I do have a question for you, Rebecca. What is this thing they call a positive campaign? Is it like a unicorn? I'm not really sure what this is.
We haven't seen it in a really long time, right? This campaign has become all about the two candidates absolutely attacking each other, using all of their firepower, and making it really personal, too. Basically making the case that the other candidate is not fit for the presidency, which is a really strong argument we usually don't see. Usually it's a debate over policy issues. No, not this time. So it has gotten really, really rough. But we'll see how long this lasts. I mean, Hillary Clinton, the problem for Hillary Clinton, why her numbers are so low, is because people just don't like her. And this isn't a new thing. This has been cemented over her decades in public life. And so the idea that people are going to change their minds about her personally over the next 60 days is really, I'm skeptical.
And I am too. I want to get to that in a second, though. But even on the first point of turning positive and change is that what do you think Hillary Clinton supporters even want? Don't they want her to go after him?
Yeah, I think that Hillary Clinton supporters think she would be a good president. They think that he would be a catastrophic president, right? The emotional fear they have, the idea of a Trump presidency is stronger than the positive emotion that they have for a Hillary Clinton presidency. So it's not that surprising. I mean, look, there's substantive campaigning and there's non-substantive campaigning. Negative campaigning can be substantive. I don't have any problem with going negative on people. What's important is going negative on things that actually matter rather than trivial things. Some of these things are trivial, but some of them really matter.
Nuance. We don't do nuance in television, Peter. But to kind of Rebecca's point, she has been in this race for over a year. She has been in public life for 30 years. The fact I have a really hard time fathoming that we're still at the getting to know me phase of this election.
Here, two things I think to look at. One is that her favorables are still higher than Donald Trump's. And I think at the end, and having done literally hundreds of campaigns over the last 20 years, the candidate with the higher favorables generally wins. So I think anything they can do to move her favorables 5 points, 6 points, 8 points, particularly among very specific voters, that's important.
They don't like what they're seeing and how close it is now. So they're just trying a different message.
Bump it up a little bit. But number two, and not to forget, is that she has something that Donald Trump doesn't. She has a super PAC. So her
rich super PAC.
Her campaign can go out and run the positive messaging while the super PAC does the dirty work.
If she goes positive, what do you do about it?
Well, this would be the how many remake of Hillary Clinton over the past 30 years have we seen? The most recent one was probably in July, right after Donald Trump got his bump coming out of the convention. There was some talk about this remade Hillary Clinton. We saw speeches in the convention trying to paint her as a human because there are fundamentally people who don't believe.
Really crazy, isn't it?
She was not only not born in the United States, she was not born on Earth.
Look, like world of the news.
We can say it as a joke, but there is a significant portion of the population who don't feel a human connection to someone like Hillary Clinton.
They don't feel connected. You can drop the human.
But that's been her big negative for her whole life. Really.
I love you, Borelli. All right, my new favorite game. Who won the week? I don't know. Give me a quick. We're going to do rapid fire. Who won the week and really why?
You know, I say this with tears in my eyes, but I think Trump won the week. I actually think as many ridiculous, factually incorrect statements as he made at that debate, partly because of the way the moderator handled it, I actually think he came out of the town hall in a better place than her.
Who won the week, Russ?
Putin.
No kidding. I agree with that one. Who won the week, Rebecca?
That's true. I'll actually give this week to Hillary because I think she's showing some forward progress, letting press on her plane, trying to act more open. And, you know, I think in the long run, this Lauer Forum on NBC will turn out to be a blessing for her because it woke her campaign up before the debates that really matter, showed them that she has some work to do.
That was a painful wake up. That's like that 4 a.m. wake up for an early live shot wake up.
But it's not something she can't recover from.
That's right. There is still time, not a lot, including the time in the show. Who won the week?
Borelli, hands down.
Oh my gosh, you can't choose yourself.
Trump. The objective thing are polls right now, and all the polls narrow, whether it's Real Clear Politics average, your poll of polls, or Nate Silver's 538.
He is up in the polls, and Joseph Borrell is still drinking the Kool-Aid. I like to thank you guys on this fine Friday. Thank you all for joining me. There's 60 days left until the election. That's the state of the race tonight here in America. The news continues next on CNN. We will see you back here next week as Borrell serves me my cup of Kool-Aid.